I recently spoke about the depersonalization of collective human pain, and I wanted to speak about what happens after you've gone through deep shadow work and you've shed a lot of the past traumas. You've come into a more clear version of yourself. Basically, you're becoming less prone to illness, psychological illness. That's basically the benefit that we receive is we become more mentally emotionally stable. And what happens is others who have not done that shadow work, if they meet us on their level of consciousness with their level of pain, they will have no choice. We as humans, we have no choice but to project our own shadow onto something that is more clear. So we have like this fractalization of all these pieces of the one just interacting and meeting each other, meeting itself, and learning bits and pieces of information through experience. So basically, I learned there's nothing wrong when this happens. Yes, it's hurtful and it doesn't feel good, but this is the dance of life. This is the evolutionary journey that we all signed up for, and it's working because I'm definitely learning a lot about my interactions with other human beings. And I've also learned that it's really important for us to stay in our element. Because once we do that soul work, that shadow work, we really have to protect our new stance, our new vibration. It's our mission to keep our frequency as high as possible, regardless of the chaos that is going on in the third dimensional realm. For instance, I was camping with a friend the other night, and he gave me enough room for my trailer, and he parked his RV kind of close to mine, but there was enough space there. I felt pretty comfortable. But in the middle of the night, this Honda Element just came out of nowhere and decided to squeeze in between my trailer and that RV. So I was thinking to myself, wow, this has to be a test because there's a full moon and my senses are really heightened. I was hoping to go into deep meditation, and I have a neighbor all of a sudden right outside my window. Now, this is nomad life and I'm used to it, but it's always interesting the levels of reactivity that we can choose. There was a trigger point, there was a reaction energetically. And I really, like I said, I really had to choose what I was going to align myself with. Now, Spirit was showing me this is the test. I want you to go within yourself. And yes, there's a Honda Element right outside your door, but the test is for you to stay in your element. And I survived. The guy ended up leaving in the morning, and I felt a big relief. And I also learned a lot about my character and where I'm at on my journey. And that's okay. That's okay. Some things are over the top ridiculous in this third dimensional realm. Some things are just laughable, but we have to be able to find equilibrium regardless of what's going on externally. We're finding balance within ourselves. So all in all, I think the message is to just keep focused on what brings you light and makes you feel joy.